Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special plan with me because it is in collaboration with Samantha Marie Plans here on YouTube and Instagram. This is actually her birthday week, so happiest of birthdays to Sam. Thank you so much for collabing with me. This has been in the works for a while. I reached out to her months ago. And she was so kind to say yes, so here we are. But we both came up with a few questions, but I'll talk about the base real quick and then I'll get into those. So this week we're using the Beetlejuice kit from Scribble Prints Co. I paired this with green foil, which was a wiggle from SPC. I think it was called Emerald, but I'm not too sure. But it was in her older wiggle format. And then I only used that color foil, and then I pulled in some black foil as far as for my scripts. And you will see the sidebar, I always leave empty for the most part, but I will be using some Paper Shire Beetlejuice character stickers in there. And then I think I left one blank during the day by day, which I'll put a Beetlejuice sticker in there too. But for the most part, I did fill everything in. And I have to say, I absolutely love how this turned out. Oh, and then the underlays are from Plana Hannah and her dark green foil color, which matched absolutely perfect with the green foil from the Wiggle. But this is probably this base, this entire spread is probably one of my top favorites. It came out absolutely amazing. I believe Sam said she's using red foil. I was gonna do red, but I feel like I wanted to mix things up, and I was like, when am I ever gonna use another green, have another chance to use a green foil? So I was like, we'll do green. I love how it turned out. But it's just a stunning kit. But so me and her came up with three questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer her three first, and then I'll answer the three that I came up with. So the first question she asked was, if you could do anything for your birthday, what would you love to do? If COVID wasn't a thing, I would love to take a huge family vacation, somewhere outside of the US. I know my daughter, who is only 6, she's recently been saying that she wants to go to Paris. I don't know where that came from. But I told her, for her 15th or 16th birthday, because in my culture, we celebrate sweet 15s and quinceañeras and all that stuff. So I was like, for your birthday, if you don't want a huge party, we are more than happy to take her to Paris. Like, if that is something that she still wants to do, or wherever else she wants to go. But for my birthday, I definitely would want to go somewhere outside of the US and just take a family vacation. The next question she asked was, have you seen Beetlejuice the musical? If so, what's your favorite song? I have not seen the musical. So I can't even say what song because I don't know what songs are in there. But yeah, I haven't seen the musical. I do want to see it, but maybe one day. The next question she asked was, if they remade Beetlejuice, who would you like to see play Lydia and Beetlejuice? So this is a tough one because I feel like I have to really be nitpicky about this. So I really have to think about what two actors and actresses would really play well off of each other. So the only person that comes to mind for Lydia is Emma Stone. I don't know why. I mentioned this in another Plan With Me or another video. She's one of my favorite actresses, so I would have to pick her. I probably would have to pick her. But for Beetlejuice, I honestly don't know. The first person that pops into my head, and I don't know his name, but Stabler from SVU, from Law & Order. I don't know why he pops into my head. So probably him. But I don't know. I feel like this is such a classic that you can't mess with it. But if I had to choose, those would be the first two that pops into my mind. Again, if I really sat down and thought about it, I probably would pick completely different people. But yeah, we'll go with those. All right, so now the 3 questions that I picked. So the first one is, who is your favorite character in the movie Beetlejuice? Lydia, 100%. You guys will see that I put her in my sidebar at the top. I love her. I love the character so much. And I feel like the actor who played Lydia just did an amazing job. But real quick, I'm going to pause for a second. I did pull in both of the scenes that came in the kit. So I did like a little, it's not an extender because I didn't need extenders on the days, but it's like a little open book or like flip flop. I don't know, but I love how that turned out because it lets me put 2 scenes in the kit and it doesn't really take away from, you know, the boxes for the day by day. And it also doesn't, you know, I didn't need an extender, so I didn't want to add an extender in there. So I love how that turned out. But anyways, my next question is, what is your favorite scene from the movie? Hands down, the dinner scene when they all start dancing and singing. My favorite one. And then the last question that I asked was, what was your most memorable birthday? I thought really hard about this one, and the only thing that comes to mind is my 21st birthday. And not because I, you know, was out drinking or anything. No, I was pregnant. I think I was like 8 months pregnant with my daughter. I don't even remember. Sorry, I had to stop for a second. Mommy duty calls. But yeah, I think it would have to be my 21st birthday. Although I was pregnant, I didn't do like the whole partying thing. I was, you know, just married, pregnant with my first kid. So it wasn't what I thought it would be, but it also still was very special. So I think that one. And then my 25th birthday, that's just memorable, but almost to the point where I kind of just want to erase that whole time out of my head. But yeah, so those were the questions that we came up with. But I'm so happy that Sam decided to collab with me. This was such a good kit. So I'm going to go ahead and start the day by day because I always end up getting behind. But so starting on Monday, wait, I still have all the overlays to put on. Oh, well, I'm still going to start. So on Monday, the first thing that I marked was a Dunkin' run. I used the Fruity Stickers Co. Dunkin' doodle. And I did leave my Dunkin' ones blank because I don't have any black ones and I really didn't want to pull in another foil color. So, yeah. Then I marked a doctor's appointment for my son with the little stethoscope icon from the Wiggle and an appointment script from the Wiggle, and that's from SPC. Then I marked that we went to McDonald's. The little chicken nugget is from Carly Plans, and the McDonald's script is from a shop that's closed. If I don't mention the script where it's from, it's because the shop is closed. So I feel like I have to say that in every video because I always forget to not mention it myself. Then with a paper and milk grocery bag, I marked that we went to Sam's Club. Then with the AirPods from Carly Plans and a Carly Plans voiceover script, I marked that I did a voiceover. Then with a Mixie Cat Happy Mail character, I marked that I got Happy Mail. And then with the house icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I cleaned. And then with the spoon and fork icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I think I made spaghetti that night. Yeah. So moving on to Tuesday, I use a Fruity Stickers Co. Dunkin' icon doodle to mark that we went to Dunkin'. Then with the RX bottle with the Winston from Nightingale Paper Co., I marked that I had to pick up a prescription for my son. Then with the Open Rings planner from Carly Plans and a film script from her shop as well, I marked that I filmed. Then with the fork and knife icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I had some lunch with the kids. Then with the leaf, the little Animal Crossing leaf, I believe it's from Once More with Love, I marked that I played Animal Crossing. I've been really back into Animal Crossing. At least I'm trying to, especially now that I'm not in school. I'm on a little break from school. I'm trying to do more, things like this and read and stuff like that, because the next semester of school is going to be really difficult, and I think that's why I haven't been feeling well, because the anxiety of, having to do that and then having to prepare for things to come after that class is just a lot, and it's just very overwhelming, but trying to get my mind off of it. So obviously talking about it is not helping. But anyways, with the car icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I cleaned my car. If you have kids, you probably understand what I'm talking about, especially small kids that can't really clean up after themselves. But I swear my car is a disaster and I hate it. Like, I have to clean my car so often. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know why I just did that, because literally 5 seconds later, it's absolutely destroyed again. And I'm like, why? I'm going to attach little vacuums to them. Like, it drives me nuts. But I really cleaned my car that day, and it was difficult because I pulled it out of the garage and I had all the doors open to get all the trash out, vacuum it, clean it down. And there were just bugs crawling all in my car. And I told my husband, I was like, I'm not getting back in that car if you don't get all those bugs out. But anyways, the next thing I marked with the Baja Blast cup from Sugar Box Stickers. I always want to say Sugar Doll Plans, but that's her planner account, and Sugar Box Stickers is her shop. So I always want to say her Instagram account rather than her shop. But anyways, I marked that we got Taco Bell, and then the last thing I marked on Tuesday was that it was bath night. The bath script is from the Wiggle, and then the Winston is from Nightingale Paper Co. Then moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked was that I woke up late. I slept through my alarms. I was like, oh my gosh, I literally jumped out of bed and started rushing. It always throws me off when my husband is home a little later than usual, before he leaves, and it just throws my whole day off because, in my mind, I'm like, oh, he's still here, so it's the weekend. Obviously, that wasn't the case, but it just threw me off. But I used the Once More with Love Munchkin and the Late AF, and then an Up Late script. Then with the Munchkin rolling its eyes, I marked Il David. That Il David is a custom from Planet Hannah. Then with the shopping cart from the Wiggle, I marked that we went to Walmart. The Walmart script is from Planet Hannah. Then with the Carly Plans chicken nugget, I marked that we stopped by McDonald's. Then with the Carly Plans Open Rings planner and the film script, I marked that I did some filming. This was the day that really effed up my week, and I was already so anxious because this was finals week, so I had all that homework to do, and then the anticipation of, starting my next class in a few weeks. There was a lot going on, and this was just the cherry on top. It just completely effed up my entire mood, my entire week. It was just terrible. So I went to a store, and I had asked for some change, and, with an attitude, the lady completely blew everything out of proportion. It was a hot mess. I had my 3 kids with me, and I'm like, it it was something so simple, and for you to completely, you know, be rude to someone, it took a toll on me, because I've seen so many nasty people in my lifetime, and I'm just like, why you don't know me and I did nothing to you. And I was telling my husband this. I was like, I have bad days, I get it. I was like, but I would never take out my anger on anyone that I don't know, because you did nothing to me, and I don't know what my words can do to you. You never know what someone is going through, and it absolutely blew my mind that this woman was so rude. I'm trying so hard not to curse. But it just completely ruined my day. It ruined my entire week. I literally had so much anxiety, and it was just such a horrible experience over something so small that I didn't even care about anymore. But it was just absolutely ridiculous. So I just marked it with the Mad AF script from Letters to Apollo, and then a $sign icon from SPC. Then with the book stack icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I did some homework. And then something that, made me feel a lot better, not 100%, but it was exciting news. My mom called me with some exciting news. I'm not going to say what it was just because it's very personal, but I was so happy to talk to her and hear the good news. I don't talk to my mom very often, so when I do, it's very special. But yeah, I marked it with an excited AF script from Planet Hannah. I don't really often get to use those, so I was excited to use that one. But anyways, moving on to Thursday. The first thing I marked with an anxiety munchkin from Once More with Love, and then a In My Feelings script from The Wiggle, was that I was just that. That situation really, really, really took a toll on me, and not because of the actual situation of why it happened, because like I said, I don't care about that. It was the fact that, there are some really nasty people in this world, and it sucks that as a mom, it scares me that I have to let my kids go out into that. But anyways, the next thing I marked, this whole plan with me took a really bad turn. I'm so sorry. But anyways, the next thing I marked with a book icon from The Wiggle was that I did some more homework. Then with a sleeping mask from Carly Plans, I marked that I was sleepy AF. The sleepy AF script is from Letters to Apollo. Then I marked that I went to Starbucks with the little barista munchkin from Once More with Love, and a Starbucks bow script from Letters to Apollo. Then with the mom and two kitties from Paper Shire, I marked that my daughter, I was having a conversation with my husband downstairs, and my daughter was already upstairs, had all her homework out on her desk and everything. So I went upstairs, and she had already finished her entire math homework by herself. And I was like, dude, where's my kid? I was so proud of her, though. She did such a good job. Literally got everything right. And I praised her so much because I was so proud of her. But then with the Animal Crossing leaf, I marked that I played some Animal Crossing. I think the leaf is from Once More with Love. I think I said that earlier, too. Yeah. But then the last thing I marked on Thursday was that it was a pizza night. The pizza is from The Wiggle. And then moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked with the camera from The Wiggle was that it was picture day. The picture day script is from Carly Plans. And my daughter didn't have to wear her uniform, so she picked out a cute little dress. I did her hair. It was so stinking cute. But yeah, so the next thing I marked was that I went to Starbucks again. I marked it with the little barista from Once More with Love, and then the Starbucks script from The Wiggle. And then I want to talk about this just because I know a lot of people, suffer with mental illnesses and stuff like that. I have never been, at least in my adulthood, I haven't been diagnosed with anything just because I have a bad habit of kind of self-diagnosing. But I have really, really, really bad anxiety. And over the last few I want to say the last few months or almost a year maybe, it's gotten to the point where I feel my anxiety physically, and it's just getting worse. Everyone copes in their own ways, but I think this is why this happened to me, because of my anxiety. I got so worked up that I started to feel really sick, and my body was not okay. And I just want to throw out there, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional, and I'm so sorry. If you need help, speak up. Like, it's not gonna hurt. If anything, it will, make you feel better. The person that I speak to the most is obviously my husband. He gets me through a lot of this stuff. Sometimes I just need time to myself, and that's all I need. Oh my gosh, I'm literally on the verge of crying. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I'm going to stop right there because this is going to take another turn, and I don't want it to. So the next thing I marked with the little headache munchkin from Once More With Love was that I was feeling sick. The sick script is from Planet Hannah. Then with the laptop icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I did the last bits of homework. And then with the Panera bag from the Fruity Stickers Co., I marked that I went to Panera. Then with the Vanilla family from Paper Shire, I marked that had some family time. Then with the little munchkin sleeping from Once More With Love, I marked that I was tired AF. The tired AF script is from Letters to Apollo, and I literally knocked out in my bed for like a good 10 minutes. I mean, I was out. I was so happy that my husband let me sleep for a second. He did end up waking me up accidentally because he came in to, I guess he wanted to check on me, and then he was about to close the door and I heard it and I jumped. So I woke up immediately after, and then with the wine glass from the Wiggle, I marked that I had some wine. And then moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked with the Dunkin' doodle from the Fruity Stickers Co. was that we grabbed some Dunkin'. Then with the paper bag from icon from the Wiggle, I marked that we went to Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A bow script is from Letters to Apollo. Then with the house icon from the Wiggle, I marked that I cleaned the effing house. That script is from Planet Hannah. Then with the little bunny slippers from Carly Plans, I marked that I needed a nap. The script is from Randy.Plans. Then with a dishwasher doodle from Carly Plans, I marked that I did the dishes. Oh, by the way, I did do an extender on Friday. I absolutely needed it on Saturday and not Friday, but here we are. And I really wanted to use all of the boxes in this kit, so I decided to add that. But back to Saturday, with the laundry detergent from Carly Plans, I marked that I did laundry. The laundry script is from the Wiggle. Then with the pooped little munchkin from Once More With Love, I marked that I cleaned all the shiitake. That script is from Carly Plans, and I literally just did just that. That's all I'm gonna say. But then with the Carly Plans chicken nugget, I marked that we went to McDonald's. Then with the little chicken drumstick from the Wiggle, I marked that I cooked some really delicious chicken. The cooked script is a custom from Sugar Box Stickers. I always have to think before I say it. Then with the little manicure hand from the Wiggle, I marked that I did a new set. You will see that my nails did change throughout this video from the base to the day by day. That was because I did my nails in between. I love how they turned out, but I feel like it went with the whole green scheme of I don't know. Anyway, that script is from Randy.Plans. And moving on into Sunday, the first thing I marked with the play icon from the Wiggle was that I uploaded. The upload script is from Carly Plans. Then with the $sign icon, I marked that we went to hardware store. It's one of our local ones. It's not like Home Depot or anything, but we went there. Then with the shopping bag icon and the Target run script from the Wiggles, I marked that we went to Target. Then with the grocery cart icon and the grocery run script, I marked that we went to go pick up groceries. And then with the Crunch Wrap from Sugar Box stickers, I marked that we went to Taco Bell. And then you will see that I have a play outside script from the Wiggle, and then I don't have a character or icon or anything. That's because I'm gonna put a Beetlejuice character from from Papershire there. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. And then the last thing I marked with the Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. was that it was bath night, and that is everything for this plan with me. I'm so sorry that this plan with me was a little roller coaster of emotions. It was a really hard week for me, but I just felt the need to, say that. And obviously, if you don't care, that's fine. You don't have to listen to me. I just feel like I needed to vent a little bit. But thank you so much to Sam from Samantha Marie Plans for collabing with me. But yeah, I'm so happy to have been able to collab with her. I think she's a sweetheart. And again, happiest of birthdays, belated birthdays, since this is going up the next week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll leave all of Sam's information down below. So please, please, please go check her out. Subscribe to her channel. Go follow her on Instagram. I'll leave all of her information down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.